I don't think my work looks anything like his, but you know, Studio Ghibli stuff, Miyazaki is a huge inspiration because he feels like he's applying all these skills to quite unique personal stories. It doesn't feel as overly crafted and general as American movies. I'm from Australia, and I grew up in a small country town in New South Wales, and I loved cartoons as a kid, and I grew up watching TV. I didn't think that was a job though that you could have in Australia, so I studied graphic design at Newcastle University, and then as soon as I finished that I moved to Melbourne, which is like the art capital of Australia. And I got a job working on a TV series doing backgrounds for an animated kids show. And that's where I learned a lot about how a show's put together. When I finished up there after a year, I started my own studio with another animator there, Greg Sharp, and we started doing music videos. We did one for Gotye. Do you remember Gotye? He had like somebody that I used to know. He's like naked, and it's him and a woman, and he's getting paint all over him, and it's triangles. So he commissioned us to make a couple of animated music videos, and we did them, and they blew up when his career kind of took off, and suddenly we got all this attention internationally, started getting some pretty fun clients, and that was about 8 years ago. I think in the beginning, you have a lot of opinions about things, about the world of animation and about film and storytelling and comedy, and you need to actually test them and make your own work and put yourself out there. Like, nobody's gonna hire you to see whether you can do the thing you say you can. So you kind of just have to go out and make your own stuff, and then people will recognize it and hire you to do it. You can't just sit back and expect people to give you work. There's always challenges. Every client, every job is a new challenge, but I really enjoy learning about new clients and new contexts and things I wouldn't normally engage with, whether it's a video game or a musician. So that's the perk of the job, I think, being able to learn about new things. My favorite, I don't think my work looks anything like his, but Studio Ghibli stuff, Miyazaki is a huge inspiration because he feels like he's applying all these skills to quite unique personal stories. It doesn't feel as overly crafted and general as American movies. I feel like he has a point of view, and he has so many skills. Every shot in like a film like Nausicaa or Spirited Away is like, it's them applying problem solving to a shot. Like, how do we convey the wind blowing through a scene? What do they choose to animate, and what do they choose to be painted backgrounds? And I think it's beautiful to watch those films and just appreciate the artistry and the craft. I really enjoy stand-up comedy. I feel like that's a really raw form of creativity where you're putting yourself out there. You can create characters and worlds and scenarios, but you really have nothing but your voice to communicate an idea. Fortunately, I can draw and have a voice, so I can hide behind the drawing a little bit, but I do like really appreciate that kind of creativity. Yeah. I've been working as Rubber House for about 8 years, but I've also got another company that's just me and another director, Sean Zwan. It's called Studio Showoff. I think I've got like a little card here. This might mess with the sound, but yeah. It's pretty good color scheme. So I do stuff with teams. Sometimes I do it with a really small team, just me and maybe one other person. I like every step of the process, whether it's concept, writing, voice, design, storyboarding, animation, compositing. There's better people at any one of those things, but that I can hire and work with me. But I really do enjoy every part of it. Yeah.